Peace and blessings, everyone. I'm sort of frustrated. I was on YouTube a little while ago, and there are some recent postings concerning the 9/11 conspiracy. I'm sure you're quite well aware, at least I would hope you'd be, of the conspiracy. And I'm not sure if something is shown to be true, is it considered a conspiracy still? But you know, from all the info that's out there, from all the videos and everything you can read, it's obvious that the things that occurred on 9/11 weren't as simple as some terrorists flying planes into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon and the buildings falling. You know, it's just way more, it's deeper than that. It's just too many things that happen, too many things that shouldn't have happened, that don't make sense, that aren't proven, that show something different, blah blah blah, on and on and on. And the thing is, you know, this info has been out there for quite a while. You know, at least, you know, hundreds of thousands of people know these things because of just going off of the views of the videos. I know there are some news media that know about these things, and I know there are some government officials that know of these things. You know, but yet still, it doesn't seem to be a real concern or push for the truth of what happened on that day. And it's frustrating to me because I can't understand why there isn't. You know, it's obviously some people want the information, some people know the information concerned, but it's not like the United States as a whole is concerned about it. You know, and because, and the reason I say that is because it's not shown in the regular media, it's not shown on TV. You know, this should be a daily thing. I should be hearing something about there being some hearings and whatnot of investigation on exactly what happened on that day, that deals with all the controversies that happened on that day, with the obvious explosions within the buildings. That it looks like there's charges that are used in demolitions, and what was that, building 7 that just collapsed and wasn't even hit, on and on and on. And I'm just wondering what that means about the United States people, what that says about us, because it seems like we really don't care. You know, it's not a real outcry of caring, because like I said, nothing's significantly is happening. It's just the info is just out there, and it's out there. And like I said, what does that say? It doesn't seem like we really care about the truth of the possibility of our government not really caring about us. And I feel that they don't anyway. But it appears that people don't want to either face the truth of that, wake up, or care about it. Matter of fact, even I asked my wife about that. She came home during lunch, and you know, when it was on my mind. And I asked her if she had heard about the conspiracy, whatnot. She said she had. And I asked her, you know, how she felt about it. And she said she didn't really have any feeling about it. And I asked her, you know, well, do you care enough to do something about it? And she ended up saying no, because she was sort of scared, you know, that the government might do something, and she has things to lose, you know, talking about our home and whatnot, because we had kids, you know. And I said to her, you know, so what? You know, be afraid of what? When it comes to truth, you can't be afraid. And plus, I said to her, I said, well, don't you think if it's the fact that we can't trust our government to do all that is right for us, to be truthful to us, to protect us, and not trying to send us in wars and whatnot, don't you think that puts our family more at risk than if you stand up and complain, and maybe there being some backlash from the government and whatever, and Homeland Security, and getting involved and wanting to take something from us, whatnot? She said she could sort of see that, and so, and I'm just so, it just, like I say, I'm so frustrated. I'm wondering, do we even really care about most things? Most things are wrong. That are wrong, in this government and around the world. And those things are obviously wrong and need to be fixed. And it seems like we don't care. Like one last example. Literally, at any point in time, at any minute, this entire planet could be destroyed by nuclear war. But there isn't an outcry of getting rid of nuclear weapons. It's concentrated on Iran and North Korea. North Korea. Those weapons all nuclear weapons should be eradicated. This entire planet, literally, at any second, could be destroyed. But do you care? God bless. Peace and love.